Hello, hello. Hello, one and all. We are live from the Trivia Clubhouse for some Trivia Club tonight. We're going to get the night started in about 5 minutes time. But say hello in the chats. Hello to everyone in the chats. Good to be back, as always, at Trivia Club for some trivia. Hopefully everyone is doing well, staying warm. It's certainly nice and toasty inside. Getting a little chillier outside. I mean, in the Toronto area. I know that other places further in Canada or otherwise has gotten a little bit more snow than us. So I'll keep the complaining to an absolute minimum, of course. But hopefully everyone is doing well. We'll get started with trivia at 7:05, as I said. Hello and good evening to the Lord and Lady of Asquith, center of the British Empire. Good to see you. That's my mom and dad, so I'll treat them both fairly and kindly because they got me here, so I gotta. Hello to Ron and Diana as well. Rondi.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, for everyone who's joining us on the chat, say hello in the live chat as well and let us know your team names. It's good to see all the trivia teams, as always. If you're new to trivia, all the better to say hello and give us your team name as well. Mm-hmm. Potatoes. Yeah, it's good meal. Hello to Too Fast, Too Curious. Hello, neighbors. It still feels kind of like that, only because I've also not been out that much in the last, 6 months now? Still, hello. Hello to Down by the Bay. Hello to Social Quistensen. Good to have you. Social Quistensen. There you go. A little bit better the second time around, I will have to say.
That's going to be a tough one all night.
Social Quistensen.
Yeah. That's a good one, though.
As long as I pace myself, I won't have to say more than another 2 times. Improving on it every single time, though. Every single time a little bit better. Hello. Hello. So we'll be getting started in another minute or two. All you need is a pen and paper to play along. Say hello in the live chat if you have not already. Let us know your team name. Tonight will be 20 questions of trivia goodness. So you don't need too big of a paper, as only the 20th question will be a multi-part. Hello to Rancid Priebus. Good to have you back once again. Hello, Michelle. Good to have you. Hello to the Cunning Stunts. Good to have everyone. Yes, we'll be getting started in another minute's time. Say hello in the chats, of course, if you haven't already. Let me know if there's anything that needs doing before or while I ask those trivia questions. Hello to Cookie Faced in the chats as well. Oh, and we are having a little bit of difficulty with that Wi-Fi router in our place. So if I do lose contact, if I do drop out of this chat, If I can re-enter the stream, I'll do so as quickly as possible. If I need to restart a new stream, it'll be within the Trivia Club page on YouTube. So refresh until either thing happens. I'll let you know as quickly as possible. Even though we've been having difficulties, it hasn't been more than a 10-minute, or not even that, 5-minute problem at the most. So I'll be in and out if it does happen. All right. Other than that, I think we are good to start. Let me make sure audio is good to go. Levels are level. And without much further ado, I realize too in the near future we'll be able to do like a pan preview of the Christmas tree. Make it a very Christmas edition. A holiday season trivia. But getting ahead of myself, that's in the future. Now I should start trivia. All right, and we'll be getting started in 5, 4.
Welcome to Trivia Club.
Hello, one and all. Welcome to Trivia Club here live from the Trivia Clubhouse. I am your host, Russel Harder, the man with the bow tie, the man with that trivia plan. Trivia is planned for 20 questions of trivia goodness tonight. We're going to give you some pub-style questions, some game show games, ending with the Trivia Royale. Yes, a lightning round that'll take only about 5 minutes, so still pretty quick, all in all. I mean, it takes me 5 minutes to get started after 7, so in the grand scheme of things, I'm already taking too long in the first part of this multi-part pre-show. Where was I? Wear a mask if you're going outside. I mean, now more than ever, be responsible. It's a kindness not only to yourself, but to others. You're keeping everybody safe. That includes you. And, I mean, you're influencing others by simply normalizing the practice of wearing a mask. Keep up the good work. A community near and dear to my heart, that would be the Cystic Fibrosis community. Cystic Fibrosis Canada, their website is not only a great place for information, but also a place that you can donate to support that community. At cysticfibrosis.ca is the website. Check that out. It's, as I said, something that is near and dear to my heart. So thank you. Tonight is 20 questions of trivia goodness. As I said before, all you need is a pen and piece of paper to write down your answers on. You can be either a team of one, a team of however many people are in your house. You can team up with other people across the internets, just as long as you keep those answers outside of that live chat next to the video here. Yes, make sure to chat in another also easy way. It's the internet. There's so many ways. But please use that live chat. Let us know. Interact with not only other participants, but also let us know your team name. It'll be good to hear from you, to see you in that chat. And speaking of which, if you give this video a thumbs up, I know that'll help us within the algorithm, help other people find Trivia Club. So give us a like, subscribe, comment, a bunch of thumbs up, I think will help Trivia Club. So thank you. You can also look forward to a bit of bonus trivia at the end of Trivia Club. Last week's bit of bonus trivia is for Trivia Club. And last week's Trivia Club anagram was a Alex Trebek hosted game show that you could find in the anagram Porch Teeth Afro. And if you unmixed that phrase, you could find the game show Reach for the Top. Reach for the Top. So what can we win tonight? Well, we can win a good time. Thank you for helping me have a good time. You can also win a golden VHS in your mind's eye. Whatever you want that movie to be, that's your golden VHS of choice to win. So enjoy that. You can follow Trivia Club on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, Facebook.com/Trivia Club, as I said before. TriviaClub.ca, of course. There's also as well. Instagram.com/Trivia Club CA. You can follow us on all those. Like along the way. Help spread the good word about Trivia Club. If you think there's a good word to spread, hey, might as well. There's only 3 cardinal rules when it comes to Trivia Club. Those cardinal rules are: be smarter than that internet connection. If you're cheating with Trivia Club, you're only really cheating yourself. Don't answer in the live chat or in the comments. No, keep those answers out of there. That competitive spirit sharp. And the only other rule of Trivia Club is tell everybody about Trivia Club. Hey. All right. So, without much further ado, let's jump into Trivia Club at home. I didn't miss anything, did I? I don't think so. All right. Here it is. Question number 1 on this night of Trivia Club. We're going to go straight into the 5-hole on this one. So, question number 1. This golfer who is pretty much Wayne Gretzky's son-in-law, won his first green jacket at the Masters tournament over the weekend and did so both in commanding and, as I heard, boring fashion, but good for him. So once again, name that golfer who is pretty much Wayne Gretzky's son-in-law and who won his first green jacket by winning the Masters golf tournament over the weekend. Doing so in both commanding and, unexciting fashion because he did so commandingly. Hello as well to the travel buddies in the chat as well, and F. Billy Zane as well. Good to have you all. All right, stepping away from sports, even golf, on that first question. Question number 2, we're going all in the family on this one. So, all in the family. In what state in the United States is the fictional city of Quahog, the fictional setting of TV's Family Guy? Once again, in what state in the U.S. is Quahog, the fictional setting of TV's Family Guy cartoon? The ruby-throated species of what animal has a heart that beats over 1,200 times every minute? The ruby-throated species of what animal has a heart that beats over 1,200 times every minute? Question number 4, we're connecting for the point on this question. So for question number 4, I ask you, what's the connection between the second and third questions? So what's the connection between the answer of the second and third questions? The connection actually has nothing to do with the questions themselves, but between those answers, what do they have in common? So since I'm asking you to connect for that question number 4, here's that second question once again. In what state is Quahog, the fictional setting of TV's Family Guy cartoon? And question number 3, the ruby-throated species of this animal has a heart that beats over 1,200 times every minute? And question number 4, what's the connection between the answers of 2 and 3? Question number 5 now, we're asking you what's best known for, or who is best known for what? So, question number 5, name the 4 movies that, according to the Internet Movie Database.com and its algorithm, that the following actor is quote unquote known for. So what are the 4 movies that Anna Paquin is known for? Anna Paquin. What are the 4 movies that the Internet Movie Database.com and its algorithm that she is known for? The algorithm usually sways towards box office stuff and also award stuff. Really, it's stuff that people look to search and click, and really, algorithms, who knew? Who knows? If I knew, if anyone knew, we'd be a little bit better off. Once again, question number 5, your best known for question, asks you to name 4 movies that, according to the Internet Movie Database.com, that Anna Paquin is known for. Just movies on this one. Yep, just the movies. TV show, but this is not on the list. No. Oh. It's warning me that my connection is unstable, so just in case. I'll be right back. Question number 6 now. We're asking you the same difference. So that question number 6, a Canadian by way of Britain, sugar-coated chocolate candy similar to M&M's and a tablet candy produced in the U.S. share what name? Once again, a Canadian by way of Britain, sugar-coated chocolate candy similar to M&M's and a tablet candy produced in the U.S. share what name? Question number 7, it's the Field of Genes. So that question number 7, what or which West Coast NFL team began playing its games in Levi's Stadium in 2014? So name that West Coast NFL team that began playing its games in Levi's Stadium in 2014. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm good. Question number 8 now. It is time for that bit-by-bit audio clue. I'm going to play a 8-bit version of a popular song, and you name that song for a point and tell me the musical act responsible for that song for a second point. So 2 possible points to be won on this question number 8, bit by bit. Name this song that's in a chiptune version, a old Nintendo or flip phone ringtone sounding version of a popular song. Name that song and name the musical act responsible for that song. 2 possible points. And all right, that's that question number 8, that bit by bit. Two possible points to be won. Name that song, name the musical act responsible for that song. Question number 9 now. We're going to ask you to tag the line. So, question number 9, tag the line. Tell me the movie with the tagline, "The happiest sound in all the world." Once again, what is the movie with the movie poster tagline, "The happiest sound in all the world"? Question number 10 now. Our question number 10 is the survey says. What survey says is an actual Family Feud survey question. And for this game show game, you give me what you think is the number 1 answer as per the 100 Americans surveyed. So give me your best guess. Not only your best guess, but your best guess at best guess. For question number 10, that survey says, besides Mother Goose, name a character from a nursery rhyme. Once again, besides Mother Goose, name a character from a nursery rhyme. Five possible points if you guess their number 1 answer. You could still get at least 1 possible point, though. But yes, guess or give me the answer of besides Mother Goose, name a character from a nursery rhyme. Question number 11. We're going to ask Oscar, may I? So, question number 11. Marissa Tomei has been nominated for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress 3 times, but has only won it once. For what film did Marissa Tomei win her only Academy Award? Once again, for question number 11, Marissa Tomei has been nominated for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress 3 times, but has only won it once. For what film did Marissa Tomei win that Oscar for? Question number 12 now. We're all just tape heads here. So, question number 12. What brand name was first used in 1979 by Sony for a portable audio cassette player? For that question number 12, once again, what brand name was first used in 1979 by Sony for its portable audio cassette player? Question number 13 now. This question has a ring to it. Yeah. So, for question number 13, which Mission Impossible cast member got his nickname from his college roommate, Stanley Tucci, who didn't like calling him Irving? Once again, name that Mission Impossible cast member who got his nickname from his college roommate, Stanley Tucci, the Tooch, who didn't like calling him Irving. Question number 14. Question number 14 says, I'm blue, yabba doo ba da, which is something that I do often enough. And now I realize that you must think that Blue by Eiffel 65 is one of my favorite songs. And I tell you this, I don't remember the last time I've listened to it, but I mean it's a jam. So, I'm Blue, played by Karen Gillan and Michael Rooker, respectively, Nebula and Yondu, in this series of Marvel movies, have a bluish tinge. Once again, name that series of Marvel movies in which the bluish tinged Nebula and Yondu are respectively played by Karen Gillan and Michael Rooker. Question number 15. It's our second game show game of the night. It is that countdown takedown. So countdown takedown time. This game show game is played with Price is Right rules, but with a twist. I'm going to ask you for a question or for a number connected to this question. You want to get as close as you can to that number without going over. The closest, or not the closest. If you get it right on, that is 5 points. Yes, 5 big points. If within 25% of the actual number, that is still 2 solid points. That's a couple of good points. And if you're outside of that 25% range, though, 0 points. And if you're just over, even by 1, also 0 points. So that question number 15, that countdown takedown, this is your reminder that it's Christmas shopping time. Yay. Shipping analysts Ship Matrix forecast that between American Thanksgiving and Christmas be shipped per day in the of the shipping industry in the U.S. is estimated to be only about 79 million parcels per day over the course of the 34 days. So by comparison, last year, demand was just 68 million packages per day. So once again, let's go through those numbers again. Between American Thanksgiving And Christmas, this is the number of millions of packages projected to be shipped every day in the US. And the ballpark for it, it's a number less than 100 million. So the problem is that the capacity for shipping in the US is estimated to be about 79 million parcels per day. And that's over the course of those 34 days. And the comparison for that is last year, demand was just about 78 million packages per day. Which is to say, no matter what, that's a lot of packages. Truly a number that is hard to grasp. I mean, not all countdown takedowns are quantitative. Some that were like something that you can truly think of in a physical sense. All right, question number 16. I'm going to ask you about a B movie. So, not the B movie, though. Just a B movie. Question number 16. From 1984, a Motor City policeman comes to the 90210 in this movie, whose title begins with the letter B. Once again, comes to the 90210 in this movie whose title begins with the letter B. Am I lagging a lot? All right. I can always repeat anything that is missed. Hopefully not everything is missed. But question number 16. From 1984, a Motor City policeman comes to the 90210 in this movie whose title begins with the letter B. Oh, yes, and before we jump into that question or the answers, of course, I can repeat anything that needs repeated. And if the internet decides to conk out or be especially difficult during the Trivia Royale, well, that's just extra time. So question number 17. Question number 17, once again, it stinks. It stinks. I'm going to give you the bad review, and you tell me the movie that is generally thought of as good that it's talking about. So name this movie from the bad review. So question number 17, Owen Gleiberman of Entertainment Weekly wrote, this movie has a meandering plot that has something to do with Cher doing nice things for people if they're wearing the right clothes. It's like biting into a tamale and finding it's filled with marshmallow fluff. Once again, this movie has a meandering plot that has something to do with Cher doing nice things for people if they're wearing the right clothes, that is. It's like biting into a tamale and finding it's filled with marshmallow fluff. That's that question number 17. Name that movie from its bad review. Think of it as critical thinking. That's pretty good too. Question number 18. I'm going to quiz you on hockey logos. Think of it as a reverse retro question for those recent hockey jersey fans. Okay. Question number 18. This team's flying wheel logo is the oldest unchanged logo in the NHL, created in 1948. Once again, this team's flying wheel logo is the oldest unchanged logo in the NHL, created in 1948. question number 19. For question number 19, I'm going to give you a 19-word hint for this 19-letter movie title. So give me that 19-letter movie title from this 19-word hint. Before epic movie and Meet the Spartans, but after two scary movie films, came this puerile high school send-up. Once again, before epic movie and Meet the Spartans, but after two scary movie films came this puerile high school send-up. And before we jump into that Trivia Royale, are there any questions I can repeat or clarify, hopefully, with a little bit better of a connection on this one? Let me know if there's anything to repeat or clarify from those first 19 questions. I'll give you that question number 8 once again. That audio clue, that bit by bit. For your question number 8, once again, name that song, name the musical act responsible for that tune. Alrighty, and here we go. That question number 8, once again. That's your question number 8, that bit by bit. All right, next up, question number 15. For that question number 15, that countdown, takedown question. Give me your best guess at this number. So, shipping analysts ShipMatrix forecasts that between American Thanksgiving and Christmas, this is the number of millions of packages projected to be shipped per day in the United States. I will say it's a number less than 100 million. I'll also say, even though it's a number less than 100 million, the problem is that the capacity of the shipping industry in the US is estimated to be only about 79 million parcels per day over the course of the 34 days. And by comparison, last year demand was just 68 million packages per day. Hmm?
14.
Okay. I'm going to do 14, 13, and then one after that. So question number 14. Played by Karen Gillan and Michael Rooker, respectively, Nebula and Yondu, in this series of Marvel movies, have a bluish tinge. Oh, and yes, also the countdown takedown is your heads up of, if you need to order Christmas gifts, do it before American Thanksgiving. Number 13. What Mission Impossible cast member got his nickname from his college roommate, Stanley Tucci, who didn't like calling him Irving? So yes, name that Mission Impossible cast member who got his nickname from his college roommate, Stanley Tucci, who didn't like calling him Irving. And number 9 on the way to number 1. So number 9, once again, name that movie with the poster tagline, "The happiest sound in all the world." The happiest sound in all the world. at question number 1 once again. Name that golfer who is pretty much Wayne Gretzky's son-in-law who won their first green jacket at the Masters tournament over the weekend and did so in both commanding and, as I'm told, kind of boring fashion. But good for him. Good for him. Is there anything else I can repeat or clarify? Are we good to jump into our question number 20, our Trivia Royale? It's looking like it. Okay. So, is everything holding on with duct tape on the modem side? Let me know if there's anything I can repeat or clarify, of course. But 5 minutes on the clock. Oh, yes, I'll show you the 5 minutes. 5 minutes on the clock. In honor of his new memoir, No Time Like the Future, name any 10 of the approximately 20 TV shows and or movies that Michael J. Fox has acted in or lent his voice to since the year 2000. So once again, since the year 2000, name any 10 of the approximately 20 TV shows or movies that Michael J. Fox has acted in or lent his voice to. This is in honor of his new memoir, No Time Like the Future. So, at 5 minute clock ticking, you have 5 minutes to give me as many or as 10 of the 21 potential shows or movies that Michael J. Fox has acted in or lent his voice to since the year 2000. About 4 minutes remaining. 4 minutes remaining. And one more time, as you're thinking of those TV shows or movies, name any 10 or as many as 10 of the approximately 20 TV shows and movies that Michael J. Fox has acted in or lent his voice to since the year 2000. This is in honor of his new memoir, his newest memoir, No Time Like the Future. $250 remaining. $250. A little bit more than halftime. Still to go. Don't forget to also fill in any other blank spaces that you might have, as we'll be marking our papers after this, or you can mark your peers' papers if you have a way of doing that. But otherwise, we'll be marking our papers. $222 remaining on that clock for this Trivia Royale, this question number 20. 1 minute and 17 seconds to go. 1:15 to name those Michael J. Fox acting or voice work, those TV shows or movies Michael J. Fox has been in or lent his voice to since the year 2000. It would be a movie released in the year 2000 or afterwards, or a TV show that has aired an episode in the year 2000 or after that. A little less than a minute remaining in honor of No Time Like the Future, that new memoir. I think we almost have a no ad deal on this one, I guess. Almost sounds like I have an advertisement deal for the new memoir. No, not sponsored. 10 seconds remaining. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep, beep, beep. Time is up. Yes, indeed. Finalize those questions. Fill in any of those blank spaces. And let's get to marking, shall we? Point for every correct answer unless otherwise noted, be it more than a point or less than a point. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Question number 1. For this Trivia Club at home, I didn't mention it earlier, but the 30-second Trivia Club live from this Trivia Clubhouse. So question number 1, starting with the 5-hole. This golfer, who is pretty much Wayne Gretzky's son-in-law, won his first green jacket at the Masters tournament over the weekend. That would be Dustin Johnson. Dustin the Dust Johnson. Not to be confused with The Rock. Dustin Johnson. I'll also accept DJ in this case because that's what a lot of people call him too. So question number 2. All in the family. So what state in the U.S. is Quahog in? Is Quahog within? Quahog, the fictional setting of TV's Family Guy. That would be Rhode Island. Rhode Island. Question number 3. The ruby-throated species of whale has a heart that beats over 1,200 times every minute. Hummingbird. We're looking for hummingbird. And the connection between Rhode Island and hummingbird, they are both the smallest of their kind. Rhode Island is the smallest state. Hummingbird, the smallest bird. I'll also accept just small, but specifically smallest is what they are. That's that question number 4, small and or smallest. Question number 5, Anna Paquin, best known for the 4 movies. Sadly, no points for True Blood. I agree, it should have been on there, just for ease of use. Come on. But according to imdb.com, what are the 4 movies that Anna Paquin is known for? For point H, The Piano, X-Men, X2, X-Men United. Man, this is flashbacks to that X-Men Trivia Royale, isn't it? And I'll also accept X-Men too. And The Squid and the Whale. So The Squid and the Whale for a point. The Piano for a point. The X-Men for a point. And the X-Men 2, X2, X-Men United for another point. You don't have to do X-Men, X-Men 2. Yeah. Or X-Men 2, X2, X-Men United. You know what I'm saying. I got lost in thought. Question number 6. Same difference. So a Canadian sugar-coated chocolate candy, similar to the M&Ms, and a tablet candy produced in the U.S. share what name? That would be Smarties. Smarties. Oh, yes, X-Men 2 Electric Boogaloo. Question number 6, yes, Smarties is what we were looking for. Question number 7, Field of Jeans. What West Coast NFL team began playing its games in Levi Stadium in 2014? That'd be the San Francisco 49ers. Did our sports fan over here get a point?
I got a point.
The audience had a very amazed look on their face. Oh, and by the audience, I mean, of course, my producer, my partner, the love of my life, who I did not introduce earlier.
That's good.
Because I had my eye on the router, I guess. Hey, love you.
Love you.
Question number 8, bit by bit. So, speaking of love, question number 8, that popular song that was 8-bitted, all up, chip-tuned, that was Your Love for a point by the outfield for a second point. What'd you say?
I don't want to lose your
Oh,
love tonight.
yeah.
The lyrics.
Yeah. You wrote out the lyrics. Oh, a lot of words.
But yeah.
And the outfield, yeah. I don't want to lose your love tonight. Yeah. All right, question number 9. The happiest sound in all the world is the sound of music. Now, question number 9, the sound of music. I mean, the hills are alive with it, so I get it. I don't want to lose your love tonight is, we actually just went over this, actually.
Well,
Here.
they didn't.
Yeah. I talked to the audience with this about this. That's a long one. That is a long title. I was this close to giving you half a point.
No.
Until you said no.
No.
In conferring with my producer, that's too many words for half a point. All right, question number 10. Our trivia survey says, besides Mother Goose, name a character from a nursery rhyme. So I'll start with the 1-point answer, go up in the potential points from there. I just lost Mark's love. No. All right. Question number, just thrown off by such drama in the chat. Question number 10. Our survey says, besides Mother Goose, name a character from a nursery rhyme. So I'll start with that 1-point answer. This is a hard one to crack, but once it does, I mean, it's hard to put back together again. That would be Humpty Dumpty for a point. 1 point for Humpty Dumpty. 2 points. If you can really, it's easy to lose, but when you get it back, I mean, it's a real show. No, that's probably not the best way to go along that one. Bo Peep, yes, little Bo Peep. For 2 points. 3 points. It's a real shoe-in. That'd be the little old lady who lived in a shoe. Little old lady who lived in a shoe. 4 points, plum answer. Nobody puts this answer in a corner. There's a lot of weight to this 5-point answer, like I've got to say. But if you're afraid of spiders, I recommend not. 5 points for Little Miss Muffet eating her curds and whey. Yes, whey to this answer. So 5 points for Miss Muffet, 4 points for Jack Horner, 3 points for the lady who lived in a shoe, 2 points for Bo Peep, and 1 point for Little Humpty Dumpty. Alrighty, question number 11. Marissa Tomei has been nominated for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor 3 times, but has only won it once. She won it for the film My Cousin Vinny. Never doubt her knowledge of automobiles. My Cousin Vinny. Question number 12. Tape heads. So what brand name was first used in 1979 by Sony for portable audio cassette players? That'd be Walkman. Walkman. Oh, I'm looking in chat at the chat again. Mark Priggett says that Humpty Dumpty got robbed.
Yeah.
And several people agree, and Chrissy does too. I saw her just dejected at a 1-point answer.
Yeah.
I do agree that Jack Horner dejected at a 1-point answer.
Yeah.
I do agree that Jack Horner, who is sat in the corner eating,
No, with I don't know.
put his thumb in the plum and pull out a plum.
Yeah.
I agree. It was a weird mall that they decided to survey. And no love for Jack and or Jill.
Because it's two.
Oh, that's true.
The question is
It's a singular. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gets people talking.
Sorry, I'm missing all the chat.
That's okay. I'm sorry too. We'll get it figured out. All right, question number 13. Or I said question number 12, Walkman. Question number 13. What Mission Impossible cast member got his nickname from his college roommate, Stanley Tucci, who didn't like calling him Irving? This is one of those small world, gotta love it, bits of trivia. That would be Ving Rhames. Ving Rhames. Irving Rhames. Yeah. Question number 14. Played by Karen Gillan and Michael Rooker, respectively, Nebula and Yondu are the bluest-tinged members of the Guardians. Rivals or antagonists the next? And it's the Guardians of the Galaxy. Question number 15. It's our countdown takedown. So with Christmas shopping time upon us, it's probably better to get those Christmas gifts before American Thanksgiving because the forecast is a little messy. So what is the number of millions of packages projected to be shipped per day in the U.S. between those 34 days between American Thanksgiving and Christmas? Can I get a drum roll on that number? 86 million. 86 million. Yeah, that is 7 million more packages than they think can be held per day, each day between American Thanksgiving and Christmas. We'll see how it goes. And yes, and that is also 22 million. Oh, wait, 18 million. 18 million more than last year. My mom and dad were just off. Just by one. For 5 points. And 85 to 64 for 2 points. And once again, yes, that means that 7 million packages a day might be delayed according to Ship Matrix. Question number 16. B movie time. So, from 1984, a Motor City policeman comes to the 90210 in this movie, whose title begins with the letter B. That'd be Beverly Hills Cop. Beverly Hills Cop. Question number 17. It stinks. So, which movie has a meandering plot that has something to do with Cher doing nice things for people? If they're wearing the right clothes, that is. It's like biting into a tamale and finding it filled with marshmallow fluff. Be the movie with Cher as a character, not as an actor, not as the actress Cher, or singer-actor. I'd be Clueless. Yes, Clueless. Mm-hmm. Do you think Mermaid? No, I don't. Oh, yeah. We were talking about Mermaid this week, so that's my bad. Question number 18. Hockey logos. So name that hockey team with the flying wheel logo that is the oldest unchanged logo in the NHL, having been created in 1948. That'd be the Detroit Red Wings. Detroit Red Wings. That's a good logo. No need to change it. Question number 19. Your 19-word hint. Before Epic Movie and Meet the Spartans, but after two Scary Movie films, came this puerile high school send-up. A 19-letter movie title, Not Another Teen Movie. And your question number 20, that Trivia Royale, with his new memoir on the way. Oh yeah, Captain America Chris Evans was in the in Not Another Teen Movie. A weird thing to look back on. Trivia Royale, in honor of his new memoir coming out. Name any 10 of the 21 TV shows or movies that Michael J. Fox acted in or lent his voice to since the year 2000. Truly a great example of character, of working hard at not letting big things completely stop you or slow you down. I mean, slow down, yes, but not allow you to do what you want to do with your life. 20, more or less a movie a year for the last 20 years is wild to think of. Or a TV appearance, just wonderful stuff. I believe he's retiring from acting for a second time, which, I mean, all the power to him, whatever he wants to do with his time, all the better. All right, so those projects for a point each. Atlantis, The Lost Empire came out in the year 2000. Atlantis, for a point. Spin City had episodes into 2001. Spin City. Interstate 60, Episodes of the Road. Stuart Little 2 came out in 2000, I believe 2001, 2002. Stuart Little came out in 1999, so it is not a point, but Stuart Little 2 is a point. Clone High featured an episode in which Michael J. Fox lent his voice, so Clone High for a point. Scrubs for a point. Stuart Little 3, Call of the Wild for a point. Boston Legal for a point. Rescue Me. The Magic 7. Phineas and Ferb. The Michael J. Fox Show. Annie. The Good Wife. Archie. And that's Archie as a acronym, because I believe he's the voice of a robot dog. Yeah. I mean, why not? Nightcap. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Designated Survivor. Archie 2. Yes, the robot dog movie had a sequel. See You Yesterday. Corner Gas Animated, proving that, yes, Michael J. Fox, very Canadian. And The Good Fight, the series sequel to The Good Wife, in which I think Michael J. Fox won an Emmy Award for as well. So once again, for a point each, The Good Fight, The Good Wife, Corner Gas Animated, See You Yesterday, Archie, Archie 2, Nightcap, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Designated Survivor, Annie, The Michael J. Fox Show, Phineas and Ferb, The Magic 7, Rescue Me, Boston Legal, Stuart Little 3, Stuart Little 2, Scrubs, Cologne High, Interstate 60, Spin City, and Atlantis, or Atlantis the Lost Empire. I'll let you add up all those points. Point for every correct answer. I believe there's once again 41 points to be won. As more team points come in the live chat, yes, let us know your points and your team name in the live chat. I'll read it out the list as people post their team scores. Thank you once again for joining in. Fantastic job, one and all. Great to have you involved in Trivia Club once again. Your bonus bit of tiebreaker trivia if needed. So it's called I Built a VCR, which is an anagram for Trivia Club, as you know. And the anagram we're looking for, find the 90s TV sitcom in the following anagram. Henceforth, April Frisbee. I'll let you know the answer to that next Tuesday. Again, find the 90s TV sitcom in the anagram. Henceforth, April Frisbee. Oh, it sounded like Humpty Dumpty was a big, understandable spring for a lot of people. My apologies. From Humpty Dumpty. Not from me, but from Humpty Dumpty. Thank you all once again for joining in. Let's look at those scores. Reeds, Priebus's Rancid, well, you know, 27 points. Thank you once again for joining in. 20 points for the Questionables. 28 points for the Lord and Lady from the center of the British Empire. Too Fast, Too Curious with Redacted. No, with 22 points, which I mean 2-2, 2-2. It fits the team name at least. 26 points for the Travel Buddies. 22 points for the good folks from Laramie Cigarettes. 24 points from F. Billy Zane. Down by the Bay with 31 points. So far the score to beat. 19 points for Cookie Faced. 28 for the Cunning Stunts. Putting them tied for that second highest score of the night overall with the Lord and Lady. But it looks like, unless anything else comes in a little later, 31 points from Down by the Bay is our top score tonight. Well done. Thank you all once again for joining in. We'll be back again next Tuesday. Be back on November 24th. I guess on the other side. Is that on the other side of American Thanksgiving? Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Yeah. I need to pay attention to these things, if only to remind or say to those in America that I know.
The Americans in the chat can let us know.
The Americans in the chat can let us know, but I have family in U.S. that I could also wish happy Thanksgiving. The media will also let me know, though, too, when the day does come. Next Thursday. So there you go.
So it's before.
Yeah. So it's before next Thanksgiving. Good to know. Stay American in the chat. So we'll be back November 24th, Thursday,
Tuesday. We'll be here Tuesday.
and we'll be back Tuesday. Thanksgiving's happening on Thursday.
Yeah.
There you go. The more you know. The more I know, I think that's half the battle. All right. I adjusted it for the cameo to come. See you next Tuesday. Support Trivia Club. Thank you for supporting us. Tonight's champions are everyone who joined in. Sorry to bring you in too early.
No. Just take that.
Oh no!
Everything's falling apart. Let's wind it up.
Okay. Let's say the same thing we do at the end of every Trivia Club, and that is, remember,
It's not what you know, it's what you learn along the way. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
See you next week.
See you.
Thank you, my thighs. Oh my God. Everything's okay.
Oh no, we're all right. Oh no.
Don't worry, Julie, your sign's okay.
Yeah. Ooh, see you next time. Instagram.com. You know. Oh, that was the wrong one. I don't know how to end the stream anymore.